Hello, NRNS members. It is Wednesday, April 30th, and we're live from Bryson for another episode of Today in Railroader. Today, we're going to be going over the community mod stream that the WNCRR folks had last night, and then we'll be getting into some of the mod releases and a lot of mod updates, including some of the things that were shown in last night's stream. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. First up, we're going to be doing our modding discussion, which is a little different than normal, but with how big last night's stream was, I felt it was only right to talk about all the things that were shown off and mentioned in that stream last night. So first off, they had the PRR N5C caboose, which I had on the stream one time when they were doing their building stream of it. That was shown off again with some updates. It was waiting on the second mod that was pretty much like shown off, which was Legos, Logos, and Deco 2.0. So on the caboose, they were showing some of the new features of the Deco and Logo mod. So yeah, guys, they said that it is close, but it's not done yet. So you gotta wait a little bit longer. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. I'm excited for it and I can't wait for it. So yeah, I'll give you guys more updates when they become available. Next, we have, as I mentioned a few seconds ago, we have Legos, Logos, and Deco 2.0. And there's a lot of things revealed about this. I wasn't sure when it was going to come out, but stay tuned later on for a video and you might have a little surprise. But yeah, a lot of the things that were mentioned were basically like new things and whatnot. So you can have different logos as component groups. You can have custom text fonts that you can add inside the mod folder. You now have modders now have a component colorizer that they can utilize for their models and whatnot. There's infinite colors, so you can have as many color things as you want, not just the 4 or 5, whatever was the default before. Also, custom text boxes. The next thing that was featured on the stream last night was some CNJ PAX cars. These were featured on the WNCRR before in different variations and format. From what I understood, I could be wrong on that. But they're not quite done, but they do look really good. And they utilize the new component colorizers of Legos 2.0 mod. One thing that was mentioned is that there are different packs of CNJ and Redding, and they will come out at different times. So yeah, guys, they looked really good, and I am looking forward to them. The next thing that was featured, which I think is going to be very big in terms of additions to the game, is a baggage mod. So from what I was watching in the stream, you basically you can either use the combine cars that certain modders have come out with, or you can use anything that can load something in pounds. That is the I guess load ID is what I'll call it. I'm not really sure what to call it, but yeah, it has to. So you can use like a coal hopper, boxcar, basically anything that can hold pounds. But yeah, so the baggage mod, it goes by distance. So people traveling from Silva to the other end of the line are going to have more baggage than people who are traveling the least further, and then even some distances will not have baggage completely, which is really cool. One of the really cool features about it, and the thing I like the most, is that you must provide baggage space or passengers will not get on at all, which is really cool, which will force you to adapt or basically not exist anymore. So yeah, I can't wait for that. Lego said it will be about 3 weeks to a month. I'm going to add maybe more because you never know. Stuff might happen. A bug might happen that's really hard to solve and it can delay things. But give it 3 weeks to a month and then, you can start asking about it again. So yeah, guys, that was really cool mod that was shown off, and we'll move on to our next mod. Next, to finish off the mods that were shown off in the stream, we have the CNJ G1, which looked amazing. They showed off a lot of things about this locomotive, but the most interesting part was they were talking about B-Man scripts, and they utilized a working cab signal script that is in there. From what was said, the scripts currently support it, but you gotta kind of like work it in yourself. Yeah, the cab signal aspect is really, really cool, and this thing also likes to go very, very fast. It is a very fast locomotive, very nice passenger locomotive. So yeah, guys, I absolutely can't wait for this mod, and I can't wait to give you more updates. One last thing, guys, before we get into our mod uploads and updates, make sure you go watch that stream last night from the WNCRR, and also go subscribe to them. Alright guys, to start today's mod uploads, we have the Southern Pacific Bay Window, which is a bay window caboose based off of an SP design. Some features have been simplified or removed to work in Railroader. Includes colorable roof and non-colorable roof options. So yeah, guys, if you guys are interested in this mod, make sure you check out the Nexus link down in the description. Up next, we have a Foxy mod. It is the Tomboy Co. Walker Tin Mines. Hello, having tin mines on the Walker branch was another idea by Radio. This mod was based on and completely rewritten from the original United Mining Co. tin mines. These mines are very similar to how Alarka Copper operates. It has a teleporting industry with one additional component, which is tailings. The town of Bryson doesn't want Tomboy Co. to be leaching pollutants into the population. Makes sense, right? This mod is meant to be a challenge due to the grades and smaller sidings. I wish you luck on your endeavor. So yeah, guys, if you guys are interested in that mod, Nexus link will be down in the description. Our final mod upload for today's video is another mod by Bjorn. It is Bjorn's Connelly engine service, and as it pretty much says in the title, it is a little workshop area for your locomotives up at the top of Connelly. So yeah, guys, here's a couple of pictures kind of showing off what it looks like, but it's pretty simple. At the top near L3, P3, there's a little engine shed, pair tracks, you get it. But yeah, if you guys are interested, Nexus link will be down in the description. Alright guys, to start today's mod updates, here's that little surprise I was hinting at earlier. Lego has released the update for the Logos and Deco 2.0. So, like I said earlier, it has all them features, along with some ones that weren't mentioned by me, and also there's a secret feature. So yeah, if you guys use this mod, make sure you update it, and all the mods I'm about to say after this, which kind of play hand in hand with the Lego and Deco mod. So yeah, make sure you guys check out the Nexus link down in the description to have this mod up to date. Up next, we have the trio of decoration mods by Cjane that were updated. First, we have the Steam Locos Lining and Livery pack. Second, we have the Canadian Pacific Passenger Scheme for the D10. And then to round it out, we have the Oregon Pacific and Eastern 19. So yeah, if you guys use any of those mods, make sure you download the updates which just came out. Nexus link will be down in the description. Next, we have a trio of decoration mods by Mackenzie. We have Mack and Cjane's Steam Loco customizations. We have Mack's Steam Loco liveries. And then we have the Louisville and Nashville B65. So yeah, if you guys use any of those mods, make sure you update those and have those up to date. Nexus link will be down in the description. Up next, we have a few mods updated by Bjorn. Instead of listing off the changes to each one, there was quite a few, so I'm just going to list off each of the mods that were updated. We have the East Whittier Yard rebuild. We have the Whittier Sawmill revamp. And we have the Bryson Interchange. Those were all updated, so if you guys use any of those mods or all of them, make sure you check out the Nexus link down in the description so that we are all up to date. Up next, we have an update to JoJo W's yard sorting mod. It added in Bjorn's Bryson hump yard mod. Yeah, if you guys use that and you want that added to your sort yard thing, make sure you check out the Nexus link down in the description. And then the final mod update and the final thing for today's video, we have an update to the Canadian Pacific H1 Hudsons. So yeah, if you guys use those or want to, make sure you check out the Nexus link down in the description. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I want to thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you comment which mod was your favorite today. Subscribe if you guys would like to keep up with each and every episode of Today in Railroader. It's uploaded every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Join our Discord down in the description below to keep up to date with everything related to my channel. Or I do post things about Railroader. I do try to keep you guys up to date in there as well. But yeah, guys, as always, I hope you have a wonderful day or night, whatever it may be for you guys. And we'll catch you guys Friday for the next episode of Today in Railroader. Bye-bye, everybody.